that I felt so lost. I could barely breathe. And I spent a year feeling completely stuck when I emerged from treatment. I had no idea what to do with myself. I had no idea how to carry that wreckage. I was desperately trying to move on in all the ways that, we think we should move on, only to realize that moving on was a myth. I wasn't going to be able to compartmentalize, this 4-year period of my life. I wasn't going to be able to skip back to the person I'd been pre-diagnosis. The day I had my chemo port removed from my chest, I remember getting a slew of text messages from people saying, "Congratulations, like you can start your life now. This is amazing." But unlike when you're in treatment, there were no, medical protocols or 12-step programs to help me find my way forward after this illness. I felt like I'd had this cavalry surrounding me for 4 years, and I was suddenly on my own to figure it out. And it was really isolating and really hard. And to get back to the idea of ritual, I started thinking about how, we have all these rites of passage, be it funerals or weddings or baby showers, that help ease that transition between no longer and not yet. And in the world of illness, there wasn't a ritual, there wasn't a rite of passage to help you find your way, your place back among the living. And then I was going to need to create that for myself. I thought of PTSD as something that's reserved, for war veterans or people who've experienced some kind of acute violence. And in part, because of this hero's journey arc that is foisted on cancer patients and this expectation of constant gratitude, it never occurred to me that I was suffering from PTSD, although it sounds like the most obvious thing in the world.
Yeah.
And it made me realize that in spite of having that diagnosis, there wasn't much in the way of support, at least not, 10 years ago when I was going through this. I think it exists now more and more, but not enough. And so I really felt on my own and had to create that support group for myself.
Right.
So what I ended up doing was writing to some of the many strangers who'd written to me with stories of aftermath and their own life interruptions, and asking if I could visit them.